Good morning.
Good morning. Do you know what time it is?
I don't know, Greta. What time is it?
It's breakfast time. And you know what that means.
It's time for some pancakes.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Greta.
Today we'll be teaching you how to make chocolate chip pancakes.
We'll be teaching you how to make pancakes from a complete mix because we know you guys are just as lazy as us in the morning. There are just 3 easy steps into making your breakfast great. Ready the griddle, make the batter, and cook the pancakes.
Let's get this bread.
You mean pancakes?
Right.
Okay, first things first, you want to make sure your griddle is heated up to 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
Then we need to gather our supplies.
Here's what we need. A mixing bowl, a spatula, a whisk, measuring cups, Aunt Jemima's complete pancake mix, water, chocolate chips, and some cooking spray. Heck yeah.
Okay. Make sure you spray the griddle before you start so you won't forget later. Right, Greta?
Right. Alright, then you start your mixing. To make 7 pancakes, mix together 1 cup of pancake mix and 3/4 cup of water. Maddie, let's go.
Say, Greta, did you hear about the guy who ate 500 pancakes?
No, I didn't.
Well, after, he felt waffle.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. Oh, Christ.
Sometimes making pancakes can be a very messy job.
Yeah, the box is pretty sucky to pour out of.
Right. Now, all of our ingredients are now in the bowl. Greta will now mix it with the whisk.
Alright. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, you have to make sure there aren't any big lumps in the batter. I like my pancakes fluffy.
Okay. Depending on how much mix you put in, you might have to add an extra water or some extra mix for the consistency. We might have added too much water.
It's okay, it happens.
Okay.
Maybe not.
It's fine. No, we don't. Okay. All right. Now the batter is mixed, so we have to let it sit for a minute to thicken.
Alright. Well, hey, Maddie, since we have the time, did you hear about the angry pancake?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he totally flipped.
That was really cheesy, Greta.
I think you mean to say it was buttery.
Anyway, it's time to start pouring the pancakes.
Alright, so now we take our 1/4 cup and we measure out a little less than 1/4 cup and pour it onto the griddle.
That definitely.
The pancakes are better. Don't worry. Once you scoop out some batter, pour it onto the griddle like so. The pancake will take shape by itself.
And now for the best part, the chocolate chips. Alright, once the batter is poured onto the griddle, just sprinkle, oh gosh, a small handful of chocolate chips on each pancake. These are some interesting pancakes. These are a little bit too fluffy. I'm not gonna lie.
These pancakes won't be the same. So once the batter is poured onto the griddle, okay.
Did you know that the world's largest pancake had a diameter of 49 feet and weighed over 6,600 pounds?
And did you know in the UK, Ireland, and Australia, they celebrate Pancake Day as what we call Fat Tuesday?
Say, Maddie, if I only had one leg and I was a waitress, where would I work? I hop. Get it? I hop.
Yeah, I get it. That was good. That was a good one. Okay, back to the pancakes. We have to watch them very carefully. Once we see the tops of them bubble, that means that it's time to flip and cover with your and use your spatula. Greta, are they ready?
Looks like they are. Would you like to do the honors of the first flip? I see you already have.
Sure.
Wow, look at all those flipping pancakes.
Stop yourself, Greta. All right, guys. Does anyone have a guess on how many pancakes IHOP serves per year? Anyone? No, just like anyone other than Katie and Hannah. Just take a wild guess. Yeah.
Like the 5 waiter version.
Yeah.
Nope. Two.
1,820,000.
Nope. Katie.
700 million.
That is right. Good job. Isn't that crazy?
I don't get that.
Million or billion?
Billion.
Okay.
That's not enough. Alright, that sure is crazy, Maddie.
And does anyone else here know the record for the most pancakes made in 1 hour by a person? Come on. Come on. Anyone else? Come on.
I actually don't know.
Okay, Hannah.
1 million.
Nope.
One person makes 1 million pancakes.
In 1 hour? Okay. Nope. It's actually 1,092 pancakes. Our pancakes are done now. Let's eat.
That concludes our lesson on making chocolate chip pancakes. Whoever wants a pancake can come line up here and get one.
And that concludes our presentation.
Hi, I'm Preston.
And my name's Noah, and today the two of us are going to show Allie how to put a vehicle properly and safely on jack stands. That way she can do small repairs and big maintenance right there at home instead of paying top dollar to take it to a shop or do whatever is needed.
So personally, I use this on my Jeep at home when I take off my summer wheels and put on my winter wheels so my rims don't get eaten by the salt. And the first things you're going to need when doing this are some jack stands and a jack rated for the right weight.
You touched on it a little bit. The right weight is kind of an important thing because if you have a heavy vehicle like this is about 7,000 pounds, and a jack or jack stands that aren't rated for that much weight, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble and you could possibly get injured, or some people have even died. So this jack's rated for 3.5 tons, so that comes out to 7,000 pounds. So we should be good. And then these jack stands are each rated for 4,000 pounds, so that equals out to 8 between the two of them, and that'll lift the whole vehicle, and we're only lifting the front axle. So we should be safe as far as that goes. The first thing you're going to want to do is get under your vehicle here and find a solid spot under the vehicle that you can get your jack on. So on this vehicle, you're going to want it to be as close to the tire as you can get. So somewhere right in here, not on this, but behind it, there's a couple solid pieces we can go on. So I'll get the jack under there.
So as you're doing this, just kind of stay off to the side. Don't get under the vehicle in case it does happen to slip off.
So once you got your wheel off the ground, you can start kind of eyeballing how much room you're going to need to put the jack stand under there. And how these work is, so you can see they've got little notches in here, and this will it locks into place. So it'll hold it for a long period of time, because these hydraulic jacks aren't meant to hold things. They're just supposed to be like short-term types of stuff. And a lot of people will let them sit overnight and they'll leak and things will go wrong and then they won't work anymore. So once you got that under there, get it over as far as you can and click it up as far as you can get it, but just make sure that it's locked in. That way it doesn't slip or fall or whatever the situation may be.
And make sure you're on a solid piece there and that you're lined up with it properly so it doesn't fall
Down.
much.
Yeah. So I've got it right on the axle, and it doesn't really get a whole lot better than that. And then just slowly twist your handle to the left and make sure that it lines up with the jack stand.
Again, stay clear of this area in case anything goes wrong and it falls.
Yep, you don't want to get hurt.
So now we just repeated the process on the other side, and as you can see, Allie, come on over here and take a look. Both wheels spin, so they're off the ground. So now you can take them off, change out your tires, go under there, do whatever you want, and it's not going anywhere, so you're good.
And it's just a safe way, and it's a lot better than leaving this under there. And one thing you can do, some people do, personally I don't, but you can leave this you can leave it under there supporting a little bit just for another safety precaution. But if you do it the right way, you've got both your jack stands on there, they're stable, they're not going anywhere. You can leave it up there for 6 years if you want to, and you'll be just fine. So they're on there, it's safe, you can do whatever maintenance you need to do, and then as far as taking it off goes, we'll just get back on there and lift right where we did before. Then pull your safety lever, drop it down, finagle it out of there, and slowly let it down on the ground, and you're good to go.
So there you are. Now you know how to safely put your vehicle on jack stands so you can do any of the work you need. So some things just to remember are the right weight of jack stands that are safe. See, Allie, it says it right on top there. And so have the right weight.
Make sure you got them out as far as you can get, because you want a wide stance, because it's just stability. It'll keep it a little more stable, and it won't rock or anything if you're beating on something with a hammer, or you got a big pry bar and you're prying on something, or whatever you're doing. You just want it to be stable and not let it fall on you or your friend or whatever you're doing.
And if what you're doing, whatever you're doing, I guess, try and stay under the vehicle as much as you can, just in case anything does happen. That's crazy. In the crazy event that something does happen, you're nice and safe. So
So that's about it.
now you know.
I'll see you later.